Aloha, everyone. Hang tight for a minute. I forgot I have to do something, and I clicked go live, and yeah, me being a dork again. So hold on. Come on. I'll let the room populate a little bit because I got something to say. Had to take you know who outside. Hold on, buddy. All right, let's get ready to rumble here, folks. Let me go up to the top here. Aloha, Ace, Misty, P2E, Quirky, Misty Valley. All right, you guys are and Ace Coffee. Well, maybe if he asks real nice. Cat McGuinn, aloha. Sassy Girl, Donna, Patty, aloha. Jen drives a Jeep. Yep. Well, I'll get into that, Jen. Ryan, Cajun, J Money, Leanie, Steve, Jennifer, John, Jessica. Wow, okay. Going early because, for one thing, I have a life. I really, really do. I don't need to sit on YouTube and fabricate stories and lives. I have a very busy life. YouTube is a very small part of my life. But when somebody wants to blame me for something that they did themselves and they got caught but they're trying to play dumb, and dumb doesn't work with Lolly because frankly she is, and she's the one who got Anderson's channel struck. I didn't have anything to do with it, and if you think I do, Lolly, prove it. Where's your receipts, so to say? I want to see where you said I took credit for striking Anderson Henderson. No, I just laughed at the thing. The only thing I've ever taken credit for on YouTube was for Elbows throwing his nasty bodily wastes out in public. Yeah, I'll take credit for that one. Anything else? No, not really. I don't even take credit for Elbow. Although I did have a spotlight on the subject. And once again, there is another spotlight on, so let's just, I'll leave him for the end. I'll leave him for the end. So apparently Lolly, who porn bombed Anderson yesterday and claims that she doesn't know how it happened, it's gotta be audio from somewhere else. Oh honey, no, it was disgusting, and frankly, my dear, we don't give a damn. You all are jumping ship, the rats are getting hungry, and people, you guys are turning on each other. Hey Alpha Wolf, aloha. And Lolly, if you're within ear distance, or one of your little cronies decides to go say, hey, Colleen Aloha's talking about you. Yeah, I am. So come on in. We might have a little bit of fun. Hold on. Okay, don't want to echo. Exactly, Patty. That's right. And frankly, I don't have to make up stories about my life. I have had a very colorful life. I don't have to make anything up, because actually fact is much more entertaining than fiction. And when you can't separate reality from fantasy, and you become addicted to YouTube and have to keep the narrative up because you don't want to let people look at you like you're a liar, well, you know what, Lolly? You are a liar. Your whole persona is a lie. And you want to project what you did upon me? You're not very smart. You probably should have picked somebody else to spar with, because I don't get dirty. I don't have to call welfare checks and blah, blah, blah. Don't have to do that. But you, on the other hand, you want to say that me calling the noodles fans, which noodles are what? Noodles are pasta. Pasta crew. And if you want to talk about racist, you go look at your man, King Camelo. He is blatantly racist, and he's proven that on video. Matter of fact, I pointed it out that how dare he say that? And he's not real smart, saying the inflammatory things that he said. But that's not for me to worry about. She's more than a catfish. She's a she's a bottom dweller. She's worse than what's worse than a catfish? I know they suck all the shit at the bottom of the tank, or the river for that matter. And when people, any of you guys from the South, you might know this meaning, is when you go into the creek and you stick your hand in a catfish hole, and you catch that catfish with your own hands. And there's a saying for that, which I thought was actually quite comical. It's called noodling. The catfish in the noodle. Imagine that. Just saying, connect the dots. Yes, noodling. Yes, exactly. Hey, Angie, aloha. Anybody else? Aloha, fun in the sun, Misty, all you guys, aloha, Wolf Dad. But yeah, and I went on early because actually I made dinner for some friends tonight, and they're coming over for corned beef and cabbage dinner. So I don't sit on YouTube and just become so. And I actually watched the actually, I didn't watch, I listened to the bullshit this morning when you're calling me out loud, lolly, and blaming me for shit. I'm hard. When have you ever seen me in your chat, sad chat? Never, because I have a life. You're not on my radar. I could give a shit and care less about you because, frankly, you're not that important and you're not that entertaining. And you've been caught so many times that why would somebody believe what you say anyway? That's why I don't have a problem with it, because we all know you're a liar. You know, why would I get upset about something that's made up, that's not true? And 99% of the people in the side chat would agree with me that I don't go after people, I don't strike people, I don't manipulate people, I don't make up stories. No, hell, I made up one story this whole time. And Ace, you know which one that is, and I took care of that. I made it very clear that that was just, we were just playing, and nobody was harmed. Well, Jennifer, she can claim everything she wants, but nothing's been materialized to anything that she has. She probably lives in a single wide, and I'm thinking, um, where might she be? Because we sure as hell know she ain't in the Virgin Islands. Please, Hey, Cindy. Hey, girl. Oh, she's under Donna, huh? Wow, look at there. Oh, because Donna used to be Trump 2020. That's right. So you have been lurking, Lolly. Well, uh, you know, Donna, Lolly, Trump 2020, whoever the hell you are, I really don't care. Um, because frankly, so now I know why you coming in here. Huh. I'll have to go back and read some of your prior. Uh, no, I think Botter is probably spot on. Donna, were you Trump 2020 before you changed your name? Answer me that. Oh, she's not? Okay, Leanie, I believe you. All right. You're not Wally? Okay, we're good. But there probably is um a hey, elbow aloha. Somebody who, what were they calling her? They were calling her no no. Was it um no no for lolly instead of lolly? Okay, gotcha, Lainey. Elvis is having triplets. All right, I believe you guys. But see, I don't spend that much time on here. I have to take people's words that I trust and and give me the correct information, because I you guys don't understand when all the late night streams are going like mangoes and blah blah blah. It's like 6 and 7 o'clock at night here. That's my downtime. But I haven't been doing much YouTube because frankly, I don't really, all the bullshit is just that. It's bullshit. When Savage goes out. She always claims the picture was real and real Donna. It matched her voice too. Well, the people who are listening to the so-called, what are we going to call the deed that Lolly did last night to get Anderson's channel struck. No, it's not. You're right. It's not even entertaining. No. But Lolly, if you want to come after me, at least have your facts right. You can say, well, I didn't, and this is exactly what you're going to say. Well, I didn't, oh my gosh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, no, that wasn't me. I'm a lady. I wouldn't do that. Please, spare me. Lolly, you're ridiculous. You have now painted yourself into a corner with no way out. And nobody believes a word you say anyway. Everything that you claim has never been proven. Hey, Jan, aloha. I can prove it. I live in Hawaii. I can prove that I really enjoy my life. I don't have to make up stories about my life for people to think I'm something more than I am. And you all can say, well, those are just characters. No, they're not. No. A character is somebody out of a script, out of a play. Well, the script, yeah. But who wants me now? Got it, Cindy. Yeah, but even though I, wanted to sound like her, did I say anything that she hasn't already spoken herself? No, I don't have to make up a story. I don't have to blame this person for that deed and that deed for that person. Shut up, you. Good grief. Oh, I've spoken to my family. You guys have no clue about my family. Because I don't talk about my family. And I don't have to share everything I do. My God, what do you want to come in and do my colonoscopy screen for me? Come on. Is that the kind of stuff you guys want to see? I don't think so. Well, Helen, she tried to blame me for her porn bombing, masturbating to Anderson Henderson's video that got his channel struck. She's blaming me that I was the cause of him losing his channel. I really don't even. Anderson Henderson, he's not entertaining either. That dude has issues. YouTube should not be one of the things that he has a voice on. Get him, Kev. No, and it's nobody else's business. Yeah, when we're in our rainy season right now. Today was the first sunny day after 7 days of nothing but rain and floods and nonstop rain and nonstop floods and more to be had. I mean, Yeah, I've probably been on YouTube more in the past week than I have probably all year. And then those people want to blame something on me? Projecting much, Lolly? Hmm? You did the deed, so you gotta blame somebody else? Oh my God, you must have put my name out there 50 times. But you know what, Lolly? Nobody went and watched the video because you know you're a liar. So there you go, Lolly. You know. And Noodles, what's this? I'm Lolly. Oh, please. I don't have the stomach to be Lolly. And you, Mr. Pasta, you probably should just stay in your lane, you know, because your crew is turning on you. Next, everything will be your fault. And you probably have more to lose than anybody here. I'm retired. Okay, thanks, Donna. I believe Leanie and those guys. You know, because if I didn't trust them, they wouldn't have a wrench. And when they tell me something, I believe them. So, you know, but in the same regard, if I'm wrong, they'll set me straight. And I thank them for that because I don't know everything and I don't claim that I know everything. And frankly, I kind of like it that way. You know. Um yeah, Monica. I don't have a list. Where's and I okay, this is really ridiculous and I think it's just schoolyard bullshit. You know, kindergarten crap. But Lolly, if you think I said anything and you want to prove me wrong, will you just watch that video, watch the correct one, I might add, and take out what you think where I lied or said I had a list or anything like that. Double down, baby. Because frankly, none of the people in my side chat expect a receipt. Because I don't bullshit. And I don't sugarcoat. And I will call people out on their bullshit when they need to be called out on. Yeah, that was, yeah. I thought that was Cindy. Well, thank you, Donna. I don't expect you to prove it, but thank you for doing that. Waddy, stop, stop. Why you gotta bark all day long? He didn't go to the dog park this morning. I feel really guilty. That's the stuff I feel guilty about, not lying to people. I feel guilty because I didn't take my dog to the dog park today. You know, oh, if that's all I had to worry about for the day is getting the dog to the dog park, you know. But Lolly's probably taking a nap because you know she's 23/7. You know, we'll give her that 1 hour in between where, you know, she's not um bullshitting somebody. And you know what? I would love to tell people about some of the things I've done, but knowing the bullshit that comes with that, I'm not going to share things. For one, I don't feel the need to. I don't need somebody to pat me on the back and say, "Atta girl." I do that to myself. I'm my biggest cheerleader, you know, just saying. Yes, Jessica. Yep. Yep. Cindy doesn't know the family. Cindy doesn't want to have anything to do with him. Actually, I'm not going to say it. I'll keep my mouth shut. But Cindy handles her own. She does. And we've talked at great lengths about certain things. And it's not even to do with YouTube, you know. And Cindy needs somebody that she can talk to when she's stressed or, confused or worried or just want to talk, you know. Um, I think we've talked the gamut from kids to parents to siblings to, the stupidity that rings true in this YouTube crap, you know. There's like there is no gray area with me. And I've been told that all my life. It's either black or white. There's no in between. And there's no kind of guilty and there's no kind of pregnant and there's no kind of still breathing. No. Mm-mm. With a real lolly, please stand up. Ah, yeah, and admitting that he's going to have me swatted. And here's the thing. And you know, I live in Hawaii. Hawaii's not real caught up with a lot of things on the mainland. And one of them is this welfare check, swatting, and such. Because the officer that comes for a call more than likely is their cousin. Everybody kind of knows everybody. This might be the biggest island, but I think the people that are in public and are seen, like our musicians and police and fire and things, everybody kind of knows everybody. And that's the way it was when I grew up, you know. Um, I actually was talking to an officer because something happened last year and I needed some advice. So at the end of it, I thought, oh, I'm gonna, do you know what swatting is? And this he was probably just out of the academy, looked at me kind of forlorn and kind of, what? And I said, swatting, do you know what that is? And he said, I think I do. I said mainland, from YouTube and social media. He goes, oh yeah, that. No, we don't deal with that here. I've never even had a call for that. So, you know, when I have to explain to my police what swatting is and what welfare check is, good luck, Campillo, good luck. Because where I live, where my front door is, I don't have a street address. There's a lot of people. It's like when you ask where, hey, where Colleen lives? And they would say, yeah, go down to left, go up by the banana patch, take a right, keep going 2 driveways, up the hill, make another left, and through that gate. We don't have street addresses. I have a P.O. box. So, Camilla, if you think you're stupid enough now to threaten, shut up, you. Come here. Stop. No, come here. The pigs are driving him nuts. But yeah, there's a reason why I moved to Hawaii. Yeah. Mainly because I made a plan probably in 1990, I think was my first trip over here to the islands. And from that day, the whole focus was to get my kids raised, graduated from high school, get them set with a job and a place to live, and then work on my career. And I have a nice little pension that I sit on, and I have everything I need and want. I mean, yeah, I'd love to go to the mainland right now. I would love it more than anything that you know, but it's not the right time. The little pig with the snare, he's alive and well. Either someone or somehow he had it loose the other day, and I thought, oh, cool. But then I thought, oh, no, it's still on him. But yesterday, when I finally caught up to him, when he finally went, I could see him out the window. No snare, and growing. He's a little boar. So yeah, he still needs to go somewhere else. I don't necessarily think that they should be killed, but you know, lots of times when you have people come and take care of the feral animals, you don't have much to say after they go out the driveway. You know. Um. Yeah, the snare's off. I don't even see Butter. Oh, there he is. I don't think I don't think Lolly could hack her way out of a wet paper bag. Honestly, you know. Hold on. Really? No, no, no more. Stop it. No. Oh, hmm. That's why you're barking. I get it. All right, hold on. He's gonna really go nuts now. You guys are psychic. They were laying down this window. All right, that's enough. No more. Go. They're gone now. Go. Get up here. Go. Yeah. No wonder he was barking. And there's a chicken at the front door. How can we help you get to the mainland? Take a vaccine. Social distance. Get rid of this virus, because I'm not getting on a flying petri dish for 5 hours just because. I get my vaccine next week. Yay! I'm not sure which one I'm going to get. But they're moving really fast here on the island to get people done, and they're on phase 1C, which is 65 and older, or 60 with medical conditions. Yep, sure do, Ace. Only one time. So, Lolly, bottom line message for the day: don't project onto other people the deeds that you've committed. And we know from experience, and there's probably, and Ace, I think you would agree, Cajun Kev, you would agree, that waffles, blue waffles to be exact, probably has a video of it because he's everywhere. And all you have to do is you'd ask him for a clip and he'll send it right to me. I'm glad I didn't hear the I don't even know what to call it. One person said they thought their ears were going to bleed because it was so nasty. Well, if you guys are young, you guys can skip it. I'm oh my gosh, I'm a senior citizen now. I'm 60. And I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get immunities to it. It's like, give me the shot. Like, I'm going to go get my shingles shot too. Yes, yes, Monica. Yeah. Yeah, the one where you don't have enough bleach to get that vision out of your head, you know. Yeah, well, I think it's both ways, Jessica. I think she mentioned him today, something about, yeah, well, it was waffles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Careful who you talk about, because there's people that have copies of all your lies and your deleted videos that you don't want anybody to have access to because you don't want to be called out for your lies. Blame it on dementia. Right? Officer, I didn't know I stole this Ferrari. Oh no, I don't know where I am. Oh no, who am I? Yeah, Waffles and Hopper, you got it. Sometimes you ace, but we know there's a certain person that you catch. Yeah, my grandmother had it, the shingles, and yeah, no, nope. And I remember when I had the chicken pox, and I had them bad. I had them really bad because I remember standing on the toilet and my mother putting basically a whole bottle of calamine lotion on me. I mean, I was really pink, then. Yeah, you do, Ace. You sure do. Well, we all are, Donna. If something's bullshit, we're not afraid to call people out on it, you know? I mean, I know my circle in YouTube, there's a few people I watch, but I don't go into people's side chat and I don't sit there 24 or 23/7, you know? I don't have, for one, I don't have the desire to be anything more than a spectator here, but I'm not going to stay a spectator when somebody wants to call me out and blame me for something that they did. I mean, that's ballsy, actually, doing it yourself and then blaming somebody else for it when your icon was pulsating because of the audio. It wasn't no um fake or secret audio, you know. And you brought that up before, and so you're saying, well, it was discussed the other night. Well, I get poison oak really bad, and if shingles is anything like poison oak, I don't want nothing to do with it. Well, I know when my son had it, he didn't have it bad at all. He didn't become, a real grouchy child. He just, I don't know. He was lucky, but now he's probably going to be more susceptible to being or to have it resurface again. Yeah, I don't I've had enough pain in my life. I don't need to, and if I have a way to not have it in the future, like a vaccine, I'm going to do it, you know. But I had to wait until I was 60 or my insurance wasn't going to cover it. So, I'm dinner. I smell that corned beef. Yum yum yum. And here's the other thing. Um, I am so tired of people saying, "You don't have content on this channel." No, I don't. This is my bitching channel. This is the channel that I use to, you know, say what I want. My other channel, my Calling Aloha, the original, that's my Hawaii channel. That's when I do, the beach runs and stuff like that. Oof. Yeah, I have Hawaiian content. My other channel, just Calling Aloha. And actually, in my icon, it's my picture. It's not like I'm hiding. I mean, people know that I have an Instagram and I have pictures of myself on that. I'm not hiding anything. It's not that I don't want people to see what I look like. I don't really care. If you want to go, thank you, Ace. If you want to go look at, my Instagram, some of the things I've done, great. If not, I don't really care. You know, um, I'm really upset and pissed off for Anderson. I really only care about him and Igor is cool though. Well, Michelle, I didn't have anything to do with that. I merely commented on my stream last night that, how ridiculous, you know? It's not good. Oh, and these men who want to completely the misogyny and the sexist bullshit that they, you know, the first thing that comes out of Noodle's mouth is, "Oh, she's a cunt." Um, who kicked you in the balls and made you hate women? And for another thing that pisses me off more than anything is that Noodles made up a whole big story about his dog dying and taking him out to the landfill and dumping him off. And that, frankly, pisses me off more than anything. Lie about this, lie about that, but don't lie about you being, so unfeeling and so uncaring that you talk ill of your dog. And you say he's dead, and now you want to call him Twinkle Toes or whatever. That's bullshit. That's straight up bullshit. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Jeez. They just stand at the window and torment him now. I should just let him go, but they would hurt him. Oh, I heard that story, but, you know, who knows what the story is? He hates women. He has nothing nice to say about any woman. But I noticed the other night when he was talking to, who was it? I can't remember right now. But Noodles didn't say anything cross to this guy. He didn't call him out his name. He didn't call him an asshole or, a bastard or anything like that, But the women, the first thing that comes out of his mouth is, oh, well, you're just a fat cunt. And what respectable man uses that word to any woman anyway? That just shows his hatred of women. Well, I think that no, I'm not going to say that. Exactly, Elbow. Exact, but I think even more, because if Elbow could get, you know, a cheap blowjob, he would. I don't think even he would do that. The pasta man. Just saying. It's an observation. It's my opinion. It's the way I see things. You can agree with me. You can tell me I'm full of shit, but don't call me a liar because it's just an opinion and everybody has one. New Jersey? Yeah, I know. Well, if you can accept that about yourself and realize that, Void Asylum, go for it. But it's the doing it, but not taking ownership of it. That's, and you just took ownership of that. And props to you for even saying that. Well, Void Asylum, I have a problem with dumb women who just dumb. Just dumb women. I don't have time for them. I don't like the game playing. I don't like the manipulation, the cattiness of it. And I guess in a way I am too. But if you're a strong, confident woman and you got something to offer this world, you have my utmost respect. And even if not, if you're a housewife that is a stay-at-home mom and take care of the kids, that's the toughest job you'll ever have. And you don't get paid for it. What rooster? Yeah, exactly, Ace. Exactly. And that's probably what draws you there, is because you like strong and respect strong and, somebody, a woman that'll call out somebody. You're a dog mom of 12. Well, yeah, you got your hands full. Exactly, Ace. And that's why he hates me so much, because I won't bow down to him. He can't get a rise out of me. Who's a narcissist? Oh, Pasta Man? Oh, to the, yeah. 101%. Are you kidding? He's right up there with Elbow on the narcissist scale. Well, I've known a lot of weak males, and just from life experience, you know, they're not bad people. They're just, that's their upbringing, that's their values and morals. Sociopath, you can throw out a bunch of words, and they may stick and they may not. But from what people have observed, heard, seen, we come to that conclusion. And that's what humans do. We assess what's in front of us. Now, other people are better at it than others, but that's what we do. Yeah, Camelo is just a dumbass. I agree with that. Absolutely. I mean, good grief. Oh, hey, Boris, aloha. One thing that I just want to mention. Early on, when Camelo first started doing live streams, he did one where he was just waking up and I guess getting ready to leave for work. I don't even know if he works, but leave for the day. And I don't think he actually knew that he was live, just because he didn't know what he was doing and the things that he was saying. And he's in the bedroom standing next to the bed, and you hear this snoring. And he goes, "Shh, we don't want to wake up Lolly. Don't wake up Lolly." Really? The same Lolly that is on here? And now you guys are making wedding plans? Or at least she's picking out the ring. So have they been a couple, or whatever you want to call it, through this whole thing? I don't know. But one would think, after hearing and seeing that that might be the case. All right. I gotta get something to drink. Hold on. I gotta check dinner. Talk amongst yourselves. Corned beef and cabbage. Yummy. Gee, that's not my dog barking. No. Now the pigs are on the front side of the house. Right, right, Boyd? Nona. Oh, okay, so that okay. I was confused who Nona was. Now I know. Yeah, or live in Hawaii, Donna. You know, she talks this good game of you know, she has her security detail, you know, her foundation that she and she alone donates to, but never comes up with any type of where we could donate to her, you know, foundation, right? And Donna, if you had a chance to go anywhere in the world and money was no object, where would you go? And I ask that of everybody. If money was no object and you were able to go anywhere in the world, or the moon for that matter, let's not exclude there, where would you go? I'm at my destination. You know, I would love to go to Hong Kong. I would love to go to Seoul. I would love to go to Singapore. Just Asia in general. I would. That's where I would go, because there's some history in Hong Kong about Monkey Hill and the Battle of Monkey Hill. Singapore, just because it is such a new and vibrant city and very modern. I mean, the one building that it looks like that there's a canoe on top of it, I thought for the longest time that wasn't real. And then I watch a documentary of it when it started, and you know how it all evolved with all that, and I was quite surprised that on the top of that is a green area. Let's see, Dubai or UK? Okay, you probably have to make a layover in UK to go to Dubai. So there you go. Japan and Australia, nice. Go back to Europe, cool. Would anybody go on a cruise anymore? How does anybody feel about the cruise industry? Yeah, they probably are. Boy. Jersey. Well, there you go. That's really going, you know, the extra mile to get there. UK has 100. Well, that's where my ancestors are. My brother lives in the UK now. Well, actually, he might not be there yet. I know he was selling his house in Virginia in January, and then they went down to see their son into February. So they may be there now, but I don't know. I wouldn't go on a cruise because, for one, they're disgusting. They pollute the environment. They dump their waste and their garbage out at sea. Um, and it's more of a environmental reason than it is anything else. And being that I used to teach culinary arts and I used to teach food safety, um, knowing that there is no downtime between cruises, so there's no time to ever really do a deep clean, um, flush their water tanks, nothing like that. I that is where my brain goes. COVID crockpot. Well, Jan, you've been a lot of places. I would have loved to do as much traveling as you do and your husband. Well, that's why it bothered me so much, Ace, is because that's nasty. I mean, you know, you might be nasty, but don't prove it. Good God. Well, he is gross, you know. And I could go on and on about that, but what's the point? He's nothing anymore. He will never recover on YouTube. There are one of him and so many of the other ones that say, "Oh hell no." And I know who you are. There's a bunch of us in cast. There's a bunch of us in Twitter who like to share information about certain individuals to YouTube and snubbing their nose and calling them the worst company to ever work for. And then, get in a jam and you want to be, you know, brought back into the flock with open arms. Nope. No. And that's why we go after him so hard, is because, for one thing, he's just not a predator. He's a proven predator. He's nasty. He's disgusting. He is an unclean human being in more ways than just physically. He's mentally unclean. And, you know, he just needs to drive off into the sunset and never be heard from again. And he actually might have a life then. But until he quits demanding people, telling people that he deserves things, that we've seen that he can work. I mean, he did it for almost 3 months, but then had to have a break because it was just too emotional draining. I have to detox. Who has to detox after not even 3 months of work? That's just lazy. And he wants and thinks that YouTube is going to support him in his laziness. Nope, won't happen. Not as long as we have anything say in it. The only thing we are doing is we are forwarding the links that he already has on his page. He himself linked his old channel to this new one. He linked the comments why he got struck and the begging that he did to YouTube to try to, un, you know, I've been, I'm not terminated, it's suspended. No, you were terminated. And actually, the YouTube team even told you you were terminated. But now you want to, play all nicey nicey and, you know, don't anybody bring up what did happen in the past. That's the past. Well, past behaviors dictate future behaviors. It's it's yin and yang. It is what it is. Oh, good grief, I gotta get going. I got more cooking to do. So, in in just to wrap it up, Lolly, you're a dumbass. You just really are. Um, don't project your deeds onto me. I didn't have nothing to do with it. In fact, I actually think I was live when all that happened last night. Wasn't I? Did I do a live last night? I think I did. Um, or maybe it was the night before. I don't know. I don't really care. But Lolly, first off, nobody believes you anyway. And I think that your new nickname must be Lion Lolly, just like it used to be, Lion Lindy. Let her get her teeth into you. Lindy will chew you up and spit you out. Me, I merely toy with you. All right, you guys, thanks for coming in. I always appreciate your comments and your thoughts. You guys always make me laugh. Of course, I'll laugh at myself more than anybody else. First, I'm a dork. I know I'm a dork, and I'm okay with it, you know? So keep it up, Lolly, because you may not come across somebody like me who's, doesn't have it out for you. I just don't really care about you, frankly. All right, guys. Until next time, aloha.